Good morning. My name is Ifeemi Andrew, and yes, it is time for us to take a look at some headlines. We begin with headlines from the Punch newspaper. It says cooking gas export ban crashed domestic price. Marketers. Cooking gas export ban crashed domestic price. Marketers. And still on the Punch, the lead headline here says minimum wage finance minister submits template to Tinubu today. My question is, the template is to be submitted based on which price? Well, I mean which wage? Because if there hasn't been any negotiations yet or conclusions with negotiations with labor with regards to how much would be the new national minimum wage, so you would only wonder what amount the minister would be using to bring up a template that will be submitted to the president. I'm totally not understanding that part, but maybe I don't know how these things work in the civil service. I don't know. Cooking gas export ban crashed domestic price. Marketers. Federal government promises fairness as U.S. lawmakers fault Binance executives' detention. And Tinubu may suspend import duties on food, drugs. Well, that would be a welcome idea because the prices for those who have to, take certain medications is just something else. NCDMB gets $30 million interest from intervention fund. It's also a headline on the Punch, and this one says Heritage Bank NDIC goes after 700 billion naira loan defaulters, lists 2.3 million depositors. That's 423 billion naira theft. El-Rufai kicks as Kaduna Assembly orders probe. So all of these ones are coming from the Punch newspaper this morning. Before we get on to the Vanguard, please, we are streaming live on Facebook. If you haven't joined us, go there now. Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. You can watch the Morning Crossfire on Facebook and any of our content, all of our content on that Facebook page. But remember to join the live stream, like the video, and don't forget to share it. Very important too. Now let's come to the Vanguard newspaper. The lead headline here says federal government's failure to make fresh offer stalls minimum wage talks. So if this is the situation, why did the federal government then ask labor to suspend so they can negotiate? Labor now has suspended for 5 working days so negotiations can take place. One would have thought that the federal government already had come up with something that they would see as very reasonable for labor and everybody involved. So this headline doesn't point in that direction at all. Well, find out all the details on the Vanguard. Remember that they said the president is committed to paying above 60,000. But what the Vanguard is saying here is that the team negotiating for the federal government has failed to present a fresh offer beyond 60,000 naira, which was what it offered last week. So negotiations at the moment are being stalled. Naira appreciates to 1,475 naira to $1 in the parallel market. Aba killings, reps order probe as army dismisses claims of reprisals in southeast. And then federal government plans 6.6 trillion naira supplementary budget under ASAP. All of these are headlines from the Vanguard newspaper. The numbers to call are 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003, 0817-923-0007. All of these numbers gives you access to us here in the studio, so you can call us on any of them and join the conversation real quick. Very easy. Don't forget, on Facebook, it's still there. It is Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. That's the handle on Facebook, Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. On X, it is Nigeria Info PH. Okay. Now let's take some of your messages and calls. Let's start with the phone lines. Cookie Gam, we begin with you. It's calling from Rumbalumeni. Please, let's remember to keep our contributions very short, simple, straight to the point, and very civil. All right, let's go on. Go ahead, Cookie Gam. Good morning.
Andrew, good morning.
Yep.
Andrew, Bishop called for us to pray for peace in Rivers State. Andrew, I support the peace for Rivers State. But Andrew, my major concern is the revelation of the PDP Vice Chairman Southwest that the former governor acquired 50 churches property in Rivers State. The Cattle Red House has acquired it. This house at Abaro has acquired it. He has acquired slaughter at Transamade. He acquired slaughter at Ajit. And before we pray for the peace, shall we all of us watch our hand to be waiting for the former governor to acquire 50 churches property in Rivers State? Andrew, is not alarming. Andrew, I want the former governor to address Rivers people. Whether this thing this guy said is correct, for us to know where the people that our party are left for us as an acquire for one man as acquired for property. So, the former governor, Tony Okocha, Albert Jokili, please respond to this because Rivers people now, one of us waiting for this revelation that revealed to us that one man acquire 50 church property in Rivers State. Please, I want to beg the former governor and Tony Okocha and Tony Okocha, please let Rivers people know the state of this property. Andrew, good morning.
All right. Lugard from Echie, good morning.
Yeah. Andrew, greetings from Echie to you.
All right, go on.
Lugaman from Echie. Yes, statement made by Nnam Ewo. For me, it's unfortunate because it's been long time ago I heard from Nnam Ewo. I don't know if he has resigned from politics or he's still in active politics. He's talking about the defected lawmakers. I thought that matter is still in court. I'm appealing to everybody, or including that in Namewo, to please allow that matter, allow the court to decide. Let us know the fate of our lawmakers through the court. We cannot just be making any comment why the matter is still in court. But I expected him to advise the governor to hit the ground running. My brother, we cannot go to Echie through Eleme Junction. We cannot go to Echie through Mba Afara Road. Development of Echie is stagnant. And we don't even have commissioner. Go to Ogeda, my brother. See what one man is doing, one of Ogeda. Empowering people, doing a lot of things in Ogeda while we have government. What are they saying? They should advise the governor well, my brother. They should advise him well. A lot of money has been coming in the state, in the federal, but we're not feeling the impact of the money that is coming to the state. What we're hearing is this one is saying this and this. The lawmakers remain authentic lawmakers in as much as the.
All right, Lugard, thank you very much. Let's go to Uche Ken in Echie. Uche Ken, good morning.
Yeah, Andrew, good morning.
Welcome.
Before I continue, Lugaman, you are hearing my voice. Stop that nonsense. Onwa is not doing anything in Ogeda. I've told you, stop the nonsense. If you have collected the money from Onwa, please go and advertise him differently. Don't come and take effort of the whole Ogeda people and give to one person. Stop that. For
all right, Uche, now you can get on with your contribution, please.
To the point. Sorry, sir. Resident calls on federal government for reduction of commodity prices. This is the most important, Andrew. I thought Labour would have made it a priority instead of fighting for their own workers alone. The price of commodities is skyrocketing. It is even worse now. Andrew, I bought happy hour for my children, like 2,700 last week. I went back yesterday and I bought it 3,300. Andrew Pepe, I bought 4 seeds, 200 naira last week, Saturday. Yesterday, they even want to divide itself with a knife, 2.5. Where are we heading to? And when you talk about what we are passing through, Labour is not looking at it. Labour is talking about their workers, civil servants. We that are public servants. That means we will go and form our own parallel union now. And then one person to be our president that also fight for us. Because the masses benefit from refinery. When commodities are low, the masses benefit from there. But when you fight for your workers for minimum wage increase and it is being increased, did anybody benefit from that for heaven's sake? I believe Labour should do something. Then finally, PDP Mr. Ewo asking Tony Okocha and George Alabo to ask Wike to account for his ATSP worship. First of all, Is Mr. Ewo a PDP spokesperson? When last did you hear this kind of name? I believe something is wrong somewhere. These are the set of people that say the CTC list was fake. Let me put it to him. He is among the people that will be joining the governor to go to Labour Party after the Congress. So he shouldn't be speaking for PDP. He's not our spokesperson, for heaven's sake. The better he listens to my voice, the better for him.
All right, Uche Ken, thank you very much. JJ from Rumigbo, good morning.
Yeah, Andrew, good morning.
Yep, you're welcome.
I don't know where they got the information that the governor will be going to Labour Party. That's a lie from the pit of hell. Andrew, somebody said there's no project in Eshe. I don't know if Ungokpala Road that they are doing to the boundary between Imo and River State is in Bayelsa, or better still is in Warri North local government area of Delta State, where I hail from. But that's not why I called anyway. Some residents of Port Harcourt are calling on the federal government to make the refinery work so that price of commodity can come down. I go totally with those people because that's a direct call. Then the PDP in River State, Ewo, the vice chairman, Southwest, I think is called to Akari. Andrew, let me tell you something. On the 1st of January this year, the governor did a state banquet. Are you aware that the former governor too did a state banquet in his house? Some other things that the governor will do, the former governor will still do it. So now that the governor has done stewardship, account for stewardship, it won't take him anything to also come and give account for 8 years stewardship so that we will know where the foul whatever comes to be. So for me, let him join you to the call.
JJ, thank you very much.
Please,
let's go to God's Power in Ichie quickly. Daughter is in Gokana. I'll start with God's Power. God's Power, good morning.
Good morning, my people. I thank JJ too for his contribution and the adage and the parable. That is not why I call anyway. The food insecurity that is facing Nigeria is why I called. The federal government said they are making plans. Let them make plans before the citizens will die for hunger. You cannot buy anything. Even if you have 1 million in your pocket, by the time it's 1 week, you will not see that money again, and you will not see what you bought with that money. Please, 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 please. Let us start with the refinery. I think they say we will start working by July. Let it work. Let other things be coming down. When the refinery is down, the price of fuel comes at least 400 naira or 350. You see that prices will be coming down. And Labour saying federal government said they're going to send templates to federal government. We don't know what they're sending. How much are they sending? Are they working at the template by themselves without agreement? Let them do something reasonable for Labour so that it will not be too much, it will not be too low. At least let them have something. We're not comparing with senators or we're not comparing, but let them get something. Listen, I'm not a worker.
All right, God's Power. Thank you very much.
I know it will also affect me. Thank you, God bless you.
Daughter is in Gokana. Daughter, good morning.
Good morning, sir Andrew.
You're welcome. Go on.
Thank you, sir. I want to look at this cooking gas that they are saying that the price is crashing. My brother Andrew, gas that I used to buy, the cylinder I used to buy for 3,000, 3,500 at most. I'm telling you that in this same country, I bought it for 18,000. I don't know what we will do. So if there is anything that will make that market to crash, I beg, let it crash fast. So that Nigeria, you can't see kerosene, you can't buy gas, firewood is becoming another thing, you have to buy. So it has never been like this in this country. I want to beg that let this price, this gas price crash very, very well, so that Nigerians buy their food and cook beans, because there is no way you can stay without eating beans. And bishops of Anglican calling for peace. I promise all the crisis merchants that one day God will bring peace to River State. And this fact that they are eating fat out of crisis, they will not see job, because crisis will not be here anymore. I pray God will help these bishops to pray more so that we can have peace in this state. Crisis merchants, you will lose your jobs.
All right. Thank you very much, Doctor.
Thank you, sir.
Abinoye from Abua, good morning.
Good morning, it's me, Andrew.
Yeah, welcome, Abinoye.
Yes, I want to look at the minimum wage issue. They are returning to the drawing board. And we know that what Labour is saying is 495,000. And then the government is saying 60,000. If you look at it very well, there's a very steep gradient. And I wonder the feasibility of government doing that. Well, while they go into the negotiation, I want to advise that the tripartite committee must shift their ground. They must shift their ground for the interest of Nigerians. Because I know that strikes to a larger extent does not affect the government. It affects the masses. And because if you look at it, you find that it is ridiculous. And they are the government. You see, my grouse is even with the minister who said that they cannot. And they don't know that that is the workforce. I also want to talk about the national anthem. They said they want to bring the improved version. I thought they are lifting the old one. And they have highlighted some verses that we should look at it. I think that those verses cannot build the refinery. Those verses cannot bring down fuel price. Nigerians, I think that we need to be very careful. Government, help us, please.
Thank you very much, Abinoye. Stanley from Elele1, good morning.
Yes, Ifemi, good morning.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I want to talk about the statement credited to one Ewo who is claiming to be South, is it Southeast or what?
He is. He is the vice chairman. He's not claiming.
Okay. Yes, the last time I checked, the former governor, Chief Ian Wike, who happened to be our leader, touched virtually all the facets in this state. Talking about roads, he did a lot of roads in this state. He touched he also touched the area of hospital. Talking about the Canavora, the hospital, the one at Umola or what. Yes, so the statement of Ewo is neither here or there. Ian Wike did excellently well in this state. Then the issue of lawmakers that he talked about, that issue will be coming up today or tomorrow in Appeal Court, and that issue will be addressed by the appellant judges, the 3 main judges. They will address that issue. So, Mr. Ewo, I'm calling on Mr. Ewo. I know they are moving, him and the governor, they are moving to Labour Party. They should move to Labour Party. It's not the spokesperson of PDP in Rivers State. He should allow Rivers people to run.
All right, let's go to Ida in Nkora now.
The governor to...
Hello, Stanley. Thank you. Ida from Nkora, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Andre Femi.
All right, go on, Ida.
Yes, I want to thank the PDP in Rivers State and Mr. Ewo. He has spoken my mind this morning. Yes, this former governor acquired many things in Rivers State. Even come to Nkora, so one of the bridge, he wanted to use it for High Park, we refused to give him. Why this man is behaving like that? For my NDDC, Ome I built it at a strong structure. They brought those particular structures down for grid. Go to OGRA, everywhere in Rivers State, one particular person, you're sleeping on top of one bed, the poor man is sleeping on top of one bed, you want to acquire everything. And those lawmakers they are talking, they are former lawmakers, they are not lawmakers again. What have declared their seat vacant. They should wait for election if they will win. So, PDP in Rivers State, Antonio Kocha, please, support George Kelly, or your boss, to come and give Rivers State proper to Rivers people. We are waiting. And I want to thank the governor. You should please start the probe. Let all Rivers proper to Rivers people. We are waiting. Thank you very much. God bless you. From
Dakuku from Ichie, good morning.
Hello, good morning. This
yes.
is Dakuku from Aboke.
Good morning, Dakuku.
The minimum wage, because let me talk about the minimum wage. The Minister of Finance submitted this thing to Tinubu. Why they have not said it? Why is he going to submit to Mr. President? And they have to sign off this thing. Look at how they are doing them, but I will know how much senators are collecting. Senators are collecting like 6 million every month. Why House of Reps collected to 10 million? Why not settle the level with the little money? Look at yesterday, they have adopted 6 million. This is the Chief Judge of the Federation and the Supreme Court judges. They have done it because where they can adopt their case. When their case go there, they're able to sign their case easily. Let them take it and assign that to labor for them to succeed. Get to my point. So another one, let me go to Anglican Church. The Bishop of Anglican Church. The Bishop of Anglican Church talking of to make peace in Rivers State. And let them make peace, but they were there when somebody come there and cross one ethnic this in River State that turned out the fire in the church. What they did till now? They have not done anything till now. Let them know how to make peace in River State. Let us get rest. Thank you. This is Akuku from Abokeche.
All right, Dakuku, thank you very much. Let's hear from Clinton now, and then we go over to some messages. Clinton in Bori, good morning.
My brother Andrew, good morning to you.
Welcome.
Yeah, I still want to speak on this new minimum wage. You see, the reason why Nigerians need more money is because we want to pay for electricity, we want to pay for health care, we want to pay for other transportation. I think if these issues are addressed by all the government at the different levels, local government, state government, and federal government, the Nigerian worker will have more money in his pocket. So I think what we need to do is to fix our refineries, ensure that electricity tariff is brought down. Look at, they are saying that now that exportation of cooking gas will be banned, will stop. Okay, why were they exporting and Nigerians are buying at high price? So I think these are the areas that the government need to address. The president need to address these areas. Fix our refineries because the price of things in the market are going up every day. So until these issues are addressed, even though they pay a worker 1 million naira, it has no value in his pocket. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Clinton from Bori. And now some messages on Facebook. Prosper Chuku Meremeze says, good morning. Even if Labour demands of 500k as minimum wage, the cost of living is high and the items prices are increasing in this country. The salary will not be enough. Alaris Beef says, a man said in your house, in-house news, Bezno guy was sold for 18k last in his village. Please, which village is he from? Because it was sold at 26 where I'm from yesterday. Lorenzo Delight says, no matter what, security experts will say, no matter the happenings, most of our ladies will continue to travel far and near to visit unknown men. Greed and life of competition is the issue. And Anobi says, Rivers PDP tackles Sonekocha. I'm still wondering why the governor is yet to form any committee to commence the probe. Tango the Blade says nobody should take Sonekocha serious because his plan to impeach the governor will not work. Skillful Piro says, minimum wage, federal government, labor leaders resume talks in Abuja. Labor should also talk on how to reduce fuel price and fix the refinery. Obiama Noble says labor should focus more on the causes of persistent rise in food prices and that it's affecting the nation and not just the minimum wage. Christian Williams says the increase of food items in Nigeria is highly becoming unbearable. Can't the government do something to stop all these sufferings? Christian Williams, that answer, I'm sure you have it. I think it's not whether the government can or shouldn't or can't or should. It's whether it wants to do it the right way, because it will tell you that the government would say what it's doing now is it's some methods it's applying to tackle the problem. But the question is, the method you are applying, is it the right one? Is it the one that is because of the people? Is it the one that puts the interest of the people first? Well, that's where we are. On WhatsApp, several messages coming in as well. Start with this one from Victor Rufus first. It says on Dr. Elwood, the PDP Vice Chairman of Rivers West, that any assembly member who decamps loses their seat. I want to remind you that in 2014, when he decamped from PDP to APC under Governor Meji, did he lose his seat because the law had been there? No, and the law, I think it was amended recently to involve you vacate your seat because of the various levels of defection that we were having. But was it in 2014 it was amended? I'm not sure. I can't remember precisely. But I know that amendments were made to it to now say that you defect. This is what happened. Another message from Ibiso. Ibiso says, good morning. The chairman, South chairman of the PDP asking former governor about properties acquired in Rivers State when he was governor. Former governor, why are the women protesting in Slaughter for their land and some people are protesting in Mount 3 for their own land? They should leave this talk that the governor wants to go to Labour Party. Thank you. This one says, the call for the former governor to give account of stewardship is in order. Let us know how much came in during his 8 years in office. Nwosu Obinna. That one is from you. Iceberg Ukaibu says, retrieval of state assets converted to personal properties by the former governor will be the best thing the governor would do for Rivers State. Emadu Charles. That one is from you. Ifeanyi Chukwu says, on the death of two ladies. I pray that that ones still doing it should learn something from their death. And for the death of the killer, please, I don't believe the police on that. Nigerian police are something else. And see if I could take 2 or 3 more messages. Okwando Obina says, I wonder what is special about the new national anthem and the ability it has to change the situations of Nigerians, that the federal government is only interested in issues that concerns it. Minimum wage is yet to be given due attention because it affects the good of the ordinary people. The president should wake up from slumber and do the needful. Okwando Obina. This one is from SC. I think we had that one from Christian Williams. All right, this one more. It says, Andrew, I still fear when the price of petrol comes down, Nigerians will not reduce the price of foodstuff. I asked women in the market yesterday, why are they selling pepper and garri on the high price? She said, even the crops in the farm are not growing well. I just fear because we are the real problem to ourselves. Partly you are correct with that one to some degree, but there's still a lot that the government should do to address the situation. Good morning.
Wetin you dey find for Sokoto?